get our bodies neutralized, our minds neutralized, and also much more than neutralized, into a place of peace, which is really important, especially now. So we're going to be moving through sun salutations today, and we'll see how we can creatively change them a little bit to just have fun, I suppose, and to also make sure that our bodies and minds receive what they need. So let's come into, we're going to start right actually in a downward facing dog today. So a little bit more active than usual. And so first, getting into this posture, we can move around a little bit. And then maybe finding a little bit of stillness here. And so in a way, we're kind of upside down here. The brain is upside down. Our vision upside down. And maybe it feels like all around is upside down in our everyday lives. And yet somehow there is a way to still experience peace, a deep, truer peace, even in the midst of that feeling of being upside down. It takes time and commitment to get there. So let's at least recognize that. That is a possibility of our own development, our own evolution. And now let's engage one of those tools to help us. The even breath, the deep breath, the complete breath that really helps us soak up life energy. Let's start to breathe in through the nose and clear out any toxins from the mouth, releasing. And now we'll let that be with the thoughts as well. So we'll take a breath in, clear out any toxic thoughts with the exhale. And now we'll shift into Ujjayi Pranayama. Deep breath in through the nose, fogging out, fogging in through the mouth, closing the mouth, exhaling through the nostrils. And now we'll keep this breath going, inhaling, exhaling slowly, looking forward, and then floating the feet forward to the top of the mat, right into a forward fold. We'll start with feet hips distance apart. Release the head. And on the next inhalation, let's come up halfway, lengthen the spine, maybe straighten the legs up. Look forward, maybe arms out to the sides or behind you. Activate the back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Reach the arms upwards. And we'll bring palms together, thumbs in towards the heart center. Move the shoulders a little bit here. And then let the shoulders settle down and back. And then let's take a few chin tucks before we get started today too. And remember how important the placement of the neck is. And this will help us in the rest of the day. So taking the chin forward, bringing the chin in, really straightening up the neck. Chin forward, chin in. A few more of these. So that each time we're back and standing, we focus on making sure the neck also is a part of the length of the spine. And this will release pressure from the spine as well. Okay, and now bring the neck so that it's in a neutral place. So we aren't straightening it up completely, but the chin is drawn in enough so we still have a nice natural curve in the neck. Next inhalation, reach the arms upwards. And then on the exhalation, let's take a side bend to the right. Inhalation, center. Exhalation, left. Inhaling, center, looking up. Exhaling, folding over the legs. Inhaling, halfway lengthening. Exhaling, folding. Now we're going to come into a plank posture, but we're going to take a lunge in between, and this is going to help us. So with the hands down, step the left foot back. Come into your lunge for a moment, so lift the heart. And then exhale, take the right foot back. From here, we'll lower to the bottom of the push-up. Inhale to your back bend, cobra with hips down, or upward facing dog with hips up. Exhale, downward facing dog. So on the way down, we take the left foot back. On the way up, we'll take the left foot forward. So take about 2 or 3 more breaths here. So we'll start to look forward and then float the left foot forward. So now we're stretching the back of the right leg in our lunge, and then we'll go ahead and lift the heart. Maybe you have to rise to the fingertips. Maybe you can keep the palms down. And then we'll step the right foot forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale all the way up to standing. Reach the arms upwards. And then exhale, palms together, thumbs in towards the heart center. Let's continue. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center, looking upwards. Exhale, folding forward, gazing past the knees, releasing the head. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold, release the left foot to the back of the mat. On the inhale, find the lift in the heart. On the exhale, send the right foot back and then lower. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now let's pick up the pace. So normally we would wait here and take a few breaths, but instead today, let's send the left foot forward. Inhale, stretch the heart up. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale all the way up. Sealing that cycle with prayer position, palms together, thumbs in towards the heart center. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, side bend. Breathing to center. Breathing to the side. Coming into center. Folding. Lifting the heart. Folding, stepping the left foot back. Inhaling, lifting the heart. Exhaling, right foot back, lower. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. On the next exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, right foot next to left. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the heart all the way up. Exhale, hands together, thumbs to the heart center. Let's continue at your pace. So when you're ready, inhaling, arms reaching, exhaling, heart bending to the side. Continuous motion. Once you find center, you're folding forward. Inhaling halfway. When you exhale, lower left foot back. Inhaling the heart up. Exhaling, right foot back, lowering. So maybe this pattern works for you with the breath and the motion, maybe it doesn't. Then you'll shift into something else. So from here, breath in and out in downward facing dog. On an exhalation, we're stepping left foot forward. Inhaling, lifting the heart. Exhaling, releasing. Stepping up. Inhaling halfway, lifting heart. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rising. Heart comes all the way up. The hands meet the heart center. So as you go through the next few cycles, we'll take probably 3 cycles maybe. Keep these words in your mind. Lift the heart. Really pay attention to that part. So one more cycle, and then we'll meet in a child's posture. Now, when you're making your way to child's posture, once you get there, once you get to the point, then you can take a whole sun salutation through, or you can come right down. So it's up to you. That just means you might take another vinyasa on the way. And then we're meeting with hips to heels, trunk down, maybe the arms extended forward, maybe the arms resting in another position. Let's take 3 more deep breaths. And the next couple breaths, focus on the heart center. And then let's lift the head. And I think we're going to try to thread the needle while we're in a child's posture. And if that doesn't work for you, you'll come into a table. But from here, see about taking this right arm and threading it underneath the left while the hips are low. And then lowering the right side of the face down to the mat. You might pillow the head with the left hand. And again, if this doesn't feel right to you, it's hard to concentrate on the right arm, then lift the hips up, come to table, and then go through the same position. Now we'll straighten the right arm, the fingers, and then pull this right shoulder back. Take 3 deep breaths. And release this right arm. Take it out to the right and then wrap it around the low back. Release the head down. You can come to the left side of the face or the forehead. And then we'll just release this right arm down and work on the other side. So when you're ready, you can lift the head, thread the left arm underneath the right, come down to the left side of the face, the left temple, straighten up the left arm, and then pull the left shoulder back. 3 deep breaths. And we'll lift and take that left arm, wrap it around the low back, maybe rest on the right side of the face this time. Relax the left arm. And release. Rise up to table. Take a few cat-cows here. Inhaling, belly relaxing. Exhale, belly engaging. Really pull the belly up into the back. About 2 or 3 more of these, just to make sure that we've loosened up in this area. And then we're going to come back into downward facing dog. So when you're ready, roll over the toes, lift the hips up. And then we'll be taking the right leg up towards the sky. On the exhale, bring the right foot between the hands. Rise up to a high lunge, arms reach up. Now you have an option to stay right here or to come into a tree. So that means we're going to start to lift the left leg and bring it to the inside of the right leg, the left foot to the inside of the right leg. And it's a little bit more of a challenging way to get there. So if you want to be in tree, but that position doesn't work as a transition, then you can change it. But we're just here for a few breaths. So bringing our minds to the sole of the foot, experiencing the roots in the foot, all the nerves there. All those endings, all those roots. Thinking of the tree and that all the roots of trees are connected to each other in one way or another. Just letting our minds be in that space of connection. And now we'll reverse out of this. Left foot to the back of the mat, palms down, right leg lifts up, right foot sets down. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, reach the arms up. And again, many options. Choose where you're going to go. See if you want to come into tree. Once there, find strength in the lower half of the body. Find lifting in the upper half. Find a rooting down in the foot and connection there with the roots of trees. The way that the trees are connected to each other, we are also connected to each other. It just isn't so physically obvious. 2 more breaths. Send the right foot to the back of the mat, hands down. Left leg lifts, and then set the foot down. Lift the right leg up, set the right foot forward between the hands. Now we're coming into pyramid. Now we'll go ahead and straighten the legs and bring the left foot up a little bit so that you can have all the toes facing forward. So rather than left toes facing out, you want them facing forward. Or folding into this right leg. Taking some deep breaths here, letting the low back release. Maybe letting the head release today. Sending the right hip back, left hip forward. If you feel like you need more, you can lift everything in the right foot but the heel. Flexing the right foot. If you feel like you need less, your hands might be up on the leg or the hips. Take a clearing breath here. Release any tension in the back of the right leg. Feel the low back release. Now we'll switch to the other side. So hands come down, step the left foot back, lift the right leg back up, and then set the foot down. Left leg lifts, left foot between the hands. Step the right foot up a little bit, straighten both of the legs, folding into pyramid. Make sure right toes face forward, left hip back, right hip forward. And then releasing into this. Maybe a couple deep breaths left, maybe a clearing breath in one of those. And we'll reverse out, hands down, right foot back, left leg lifts. Set the foot down. And now we're going to come to seated, sitting up tall. Let's go into a twist. So we'll have the left leg extended, bring the right foot in, planting the right foot, right hand behind, fingers face back, flex the left foot, and then inhale, lift the left arm, exhale, left elbow outside of the knee, get tall and turn to the right. You might move the head side to side a few times to loosen up there in the neck, and then continue to twist to the right. And we'll inhale, come to center. Switch legs, right leg extends, left foot plants. Left hand behind, fingers face back. Right foot flexes. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, right elbow outside the knee. Get tall and then twist. Again, maybe moving the head side to side. Twisting to the left. Pushing into the knee to help. And we'll come to center. Let's work on the neck for just a moment. So you can cross the ankles, sit up tall, move the shoulders around. And then let's just give some motion to the head. We're going to find the head neutral and then lift one ear skyward. Finding a tilt in the in the neck, but letting the ear look up to stretch the side of the neck. Let some breath go out through the mouth. Come to center. Switch the other side, lifting opposite ear up. Clearing a breath. Bringing the head to center. A little bit of motion in the head, and then we'll come down to lying on the back. So once you're there, if you'd like to take a quick reclining pigeon, just bring right ankle to left thigh and pull the left leg in. I'd like to make sure we get this in just for a moment. So nice and easy, just giving the body a little bit of attention in this spot here. Something you could do a little bit more later today. And then we'll release this side and move into the other. Left ankle on top of right thigh. And releasing left side. Let's end our practice by bringing the soles of the feet together. Bringing left hand towards the heart, the right hand towards the belly. Shifting into Shavasana, final resting posture. Feeling the openness of the body, the mind that has settled, having settled and cleared the mind, having neutralized it just by being present in our bodies. We can now focus on the love that dwells within us that helps us experience peace. Being mindful, always recalling and calling up that love. And even the most difficult, and especially the most difficult times. Resting now completely in body, heart, and mind. At this time, bring your attention to the heart center. Let yourself feel warmth in that space. And let that warmth be something that you can send out to all of life. So plants, minerals even, animals, and our human friends. And now we'll start to deepen the breath. And take the hands away and begin to reach the arms forward. You might bring the knees together and then extend the legs forward. Bringing the knees in, maybe swaying a little side to side. And then finding your way to seated to seal our practice. So once you're here, we'll bring the hands together and just create some friction. So this was a short practice. The eyes need to relax before you go forward. So finding heat, putting a little bit more pressure, and then resting the palms on the eyes, relaxing the eyes and the darkness and the warmth of the palms. And we'll bring hands together. Seal our practice with Om. Breathing in. Om. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I honor the light in you that is the same light in me. Namaste.